Whoa. Okay. Welcome to another studio vlog. Right now, I'm opening a new ring light because the ring light I currently have, which I don't think you can see a little glimpse of it here, is very small. So I needed to up my ring light size. So this is now a big boy. I had a 10 inch one, but I was not super happy with the way my filming lighting was looking. So I wanted to up it to something bigger and invest a little bit more money into it. So we shall see. So far, I love this case. This is awesome. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wow. I think this also comes with a tripod. But yeah, I've been making so many videos lately that I just need to up the ring light game a little bit. Woo! Yeah, and this should hopefully give me overhead setup, which is obviously what I need. Obviously it'll be a bit until I can give you a full review on this thing because I really need to use it to its fullest, but wow, I'll just slowly continue to take this out of the box. It's actually mid-July when I'm starting to film this studio vlog because I have spent a lot of time down at my folks' house, which if you are an old crouton of the channel here, you know it as Big Mama's house. I've been there quite a bit the past 3 weeks because we lost, well we didn't lose, but I didn't have any help with Roman. I didn't have any extra childcare. And with James' work schedule, it just became really challenging. And I needed help with Roman during the week. Weekdays I was spending at my parents' house, and then weekends I was driving back up here to our house and then working like a mad woman. Oh, here's the tripod. Oh, look at that. So yeah, I haven't really been able to film a lot of studio vlogs because I haven't really been in here working. I've just been, well, I work on weekends, but it's like frantic. It's not the calm studio vlog vibe that you're used to. And I'm also usually using this camera. So I'm like frantically trying to just bank as many videos as I can so that then when I'm at my parents' house, I'm just editing. That's just the current reality. It's very challenging right now. Taking care of a baby during a pandemic. It's very, very challenging. All right, I'm gonna keep setting this up. I'll check in with you a little bit later. Oh, also I look really haggard right now because it's like 7 in the morning and I came straight down here after getting Roman up. So I literally woke the baby up, fed him, and then came down here. So that is why I look like a haggard mess. Anyways, I'll see you later. Okay, it's time for the ultimate test. What? Ooh. Oh yeah. That's good. That's very good. Oh, look at that. So far so good. The tripod's a little wonky, but it's pretty good. You can adjust the brightness and the warmth of the light, which is nice. It's just what I need, really. And then I'll leave my camera attachment here. Sorry, there's a trash truck outside. I'll leave my camera attachment here, and this should be able to pretty much just stay in place so that I can adjust my camera as needed. So far, so good. So another little update to my workspace here, now that I've got the new ring light in, which is, it's looking great. I'm excited to give that a test run. Is over here, I have found, literally, a new piece of furniture. Someone stuck this outside of our house, out on the street, and it was in great condition. So we brought it in, let it sit in our garage. Well, my workspace is in the garage, but let it sit in its own little space, and then we disinfected it down. And it's working out to be not only just a great like countertop space, but also just underneath I was able to put kind of more stuff. I have a lot of like my bubble mailers, like stuff that I don't really plan on getting into anytime soon, and even like my paper cutter. So it's been a great little extra storage spot for stuff. So happy about that. But I especially like the tabletop space because I really don't have a lot of that. So recently I cleaned out the art cart. So that's really like
functional. I'm kind of able to like put things in and out of it and move it around as needed. This little stool I can move around wherever I need to. And then I got this here. That is my big box of scrapbook paper. This is Etsy shop stuff. That's gonna be going to my Etsy shop manager, which I'll talk about that in a minute. And then here is stuff that I have saved over various studio clean out stuff that I wanna put together in mystery bags at some point. There's like pens and paper and ephemera and all sorts of stuff. And I thought that it would be fun to at some point put together little mystery bags that you could buy off Etsy, just because it's really cool stuff, but it's just stuff that I'm not gonna use, that it just keeps piling into that box. So that's where it's living for right now. So one update that I am particularly excited to share is that I recently hired an Etsy shop manager. I'm so excited. I will figure out a way to introduce her to you all, but some of you actually might already know her. She's my friend Brooke, and she's in our D&D group. So if you ever watched our live streams of our D&D campaign on Twitch at any point, she is in that crew. So it's like the perfect situation, honestly. She's gonna be so good at it. Like, she's so detail oriented and like really organized, and is honestly the perfect person to basically help me run my Etsy shop. Right now, I've just been trying to onboard her basically and like teach her the back end of Etsy and just kind of put some new systems into place. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I just don't have the physical bandwidth to sell physical merchandise. You know, the digital items like the online classes are fine because that just kind of runs itself, but I just don't have the time while taking care of a baby to be packaging up hundreds of orders and be dealing with inventory and packaging and all that stuff. You know, it was kind of just an opportunity, like it was just sitting there sort of thing. So it kind of just worked out really well that I was able to basically offer Brooke this gig. So she took it on and she's already crushing it, which is really exciting. So what I've been doing is basically putting together boxes of stuff, and she's been picking them up from my garage. And what's good about it is that we've been able to just maintain social distancing with all of it. So we've just been handling things and discussing things over Zoom calls. And then again, I pack up boxes for her and then she picks it up out of my garage. So like it works out really well because we don't have to enter each other's bubbles, which is especially important right now in the state of California because our numbers are terrible. Don't even get me started on that. Seriously, like wear a mask. Like, why aren't people taking this seriously? It's really, really frustrating. Anywho, I'm slowly restocking things back into my Etsy shop. I'm gonna be restocking the last batch of the tarot stickers, and then I'm restocking the Remnants zine, which has only gone up once in my Etsy shop and it sold out really fast. I'm finally restocking this. There's not been a restock of this particular zine in a long time. So I thought restocking these two items would be a good kind of first initial test run for her to basically learn, you know, what orders look like as it's coming in, dealing with customer service and all that kind of good stuff. That's what I'm gonna work on right now, is just kind of getting these listings up and live. I'm putting it up on a Thursday and I'm not gonna announce anything on my social media, so that I will post it in Patreon first. So my patrons will get notified that there's things in the shop first. And then tomorrow on Friday, I will then list it on my social media elsewhere. If you follow my shop and you've selected it as a favorite, then I think you get notified anytime that there's new listings, or you can like log into Etsy and you'll see like in your shops you follow like new listings that have gone up. So that's another way you can like secretly get notified, like at the same time that my patrons do. Because now what I think I'm gonna do is over the next couple of weeks, I will slowly release and restock things because I have all those new items. And I think I shared most of those in the last studio vlog. So yeah, I'm gonna get these listings up now. We'll get that a moving. It's exciting to be reopening my Etsy shop like to its fullest. Like it's been open with online classes, but I haven't had physical merchandise in here for a very long time. But I'm hoping now that I have a shop manager in place that I will be able to have basically physical merchandise and items in stock all the time. That is the goal. And I have so many ideas for new stuff and stuff that I want to update, and just to be able to do like a Black Friday sale again in fall with actual physical merchandise and get like the Book of Bun back in the shop and stuff like that. A lot needs to happen before that gets into place, but for right now, I have all these really great little items that I can get back up in the shop. Oh my gosh, my screen is so dirty. Sorry about that. I'm now in the midst of doing some editing. I'm currently editing a Plan With Me video for Patreon where I basically do like a full step-by-step of my planner journal. It's like my personal journal of sorts that I watercolor in and collage and have photos and do all sorts of things. But I wanted to show you, oh, I gotta turn this light off. I wanted to show you, I got some packing tape made randomly with some sketches that were out of my sketchbook, and look at how cute this is. It's adorable. Like this is just like packing tape, but I'm like, oh man, should I make like washi tape? I feel like that would be really cute. Like, look at the little fingers. I'm really obsessed with it. And yeah, this is tape. So it's water activated, but you put water on the back and then you can stick it anywhere, and it's heavy duty packing tape. I got it from my Etsy shop. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but still, so cute. So right now I am multitasking like a crazy person. I am filming an overhead of a art journal with me video for Patreon. I'm working on a new art snacks video. The artwork is like drying behind me. And then I'm screening a vlog that I just finished editing for Patreon. So I'm listening to that play through, and then I can start to upload it while I'm continuing to film this art journal with me video. So I am literally working on like 3 different things at once. Sorry about that, my garage door was opening. As I was saying, I am multitasking like a crazy person, but this is how I get things done. I just have to crank and do as much as I can all at once. I don't normally get this much done in one sitting, so I don't know, I was in like such a groove. I don't know, my art making time in general is so much different these days because my time is so limited, and I'm usually like doing things in between of taking care of Roman, or the amount of time I have to make art these days is very limited. So it's almost like I find myself making more, or I'm like really inspired to just go because it is so precious. Interesting. You know, I often think about, I look back to pre-baby art making days and I'm like, oh my God, I had so much time on my hands. Why wasn't I making so much more art, or like doing so much more business-wise or expanding things? And it's just, so much of it is just perspective. And now that my time is so limited, the things that I am making, I feel like on a quality wise is so much better. Like, I'm producing more videos now than I ever did. Well, minus the vlogs on YouTube, but like I'm vlogging on Patreon, and I'm making art videos for Patreon, and I'm making the art snacks videos. And it's like I'm producing so much quality content and just different content. And I just don't know if I would have been motivated to create in this way and at such a certain level. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is that I realize how precious my time is. So when I do sit down to make art, it's really productive, I guess is what I'll say. So I'm figuring it out, how to balance it all and make it all happen, but I'm quite pleased with this. It's definitely not done, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So right now it's like a Monday morning and I am working on a few things. This is my Bungeon, oh, the baby's crying. This is like my second Bungeon area underneath the stairs. It's kind of like a Harry Potter closet situation where I have my bigger desktop and I do a lot of editing here. But what I'm currently doing is trying to design some new thank you cards for Etsy. This is something that's been on my to-do list for a really long time, but I need to do it now because there's a couple of different things I'm trying to order, but I really am trying to minimize the amount of physical labor that I'm making Brooke do in terms of like preparing packages and stuff. So I think just having a printed little thank you for your order card that will have like a cool little piece of artwork on it too that people can save will be helpful to just minimize stamping and writing and just trying to make things a little bit more smoother. So I'm playing around with a couple of different designs and I want to try to have some new artwork in there. So I've been doing a lot of like ghosts in art journaling and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm playing with at the moment, is one of my newer art journal spreads with a ghost in it and trying to turn him into like a little business card size thanks for your order card. So Working on that now. I'm also doing some editing for the Art Snacks video. So it's a lot of computer work today. So what I'm probably gonna do is set up a little workspace in the main bungee area as well, so that I can kind of bounce between the two, because I have found that because I'm not in front of my computer as much as I used to be, my eyes really get like, I get like headaches because I'm close to my computer in this particular location, and it's a bigger screen, and I kind of get like vertigo, so I really have to take breaks where I'm stepping away from the screen and not looking at it. I also this morning ordered a pair of those like blue light glasses that are supposed to like help, you know, with eye strain and stuff when you're looking at a screen. So those arrive tomorrow. We'll see if they actually work. I don't know. I've heard that they help, and James actually got a blue tint on his glasses, but it's on his prescription pair. And he said that it's made a huge difference. So I'm hoping that maybe that will help me a little bit with editing stuff. The bun is in full effect. At this moment, I am kind of just managing a couple of Etsy things. I am working on some zine restocks. The mother zine is pretty much sold out. There's like just 1 or 2 copies left. So I'm prepping more of those because I make these all by hand. I cut and fold and glue them myself, and then I sign the back of them. So they're cute, but they are labor intensive. Kind of just working on those in the few little minutes I have here before I have to switch over into mom mode. But I also realized I should probably wrap up this studio vlog here because I feel like I probably have a lot of footage. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to do like monthly studio vlogs, or I just film when I can, or I love the idea of doing weekly ones, but I just don't know if I do enough in a week in here for it to really be like an interesting video. Plus, I'm also working on a super secret project that I can't share on YouTube quite yet, although my patrons know all about it. That's kind of restricting how much I'm able to film in here because I am working on a secret project. At some point, I'll be able to share it here, but not yet. Not yet. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this studio vlog for right now. I do wanna say a special shout out. Thank you to anyone who has purchased something out of my Etsy shop as I've been slowly kind of restocking things in there. I really, really appreciate your support. Even just having my shop open again and selling items, it's bringing a little bit of normalcy back to things, you know? It's just, ever since quarantine and everything, it's been really challenging, and certainly throw motherhood in a pandemic in there, and it can be oftentimes very frustrating and challenging. It can feel like I'm kind of losing myself at times. It's been a real, 2020 has been a real dumpster fire, has it not? Yeah, even just that little bit of, you know, you guys buying things out of my shop has been just really, really awesome. So I really appreciate it, and I want to say thank you. So if you've bought stickers or zines, or heck, even if you just go to my Etsy shop and you favorited it, or you've taken time to leave me a review, or even just that you're watching this video and that you're maybe leaving a comment or liking, or you follow me on Instagram, any little bit of it is all just awesome support. So I want to say thank you. And a special shout out especially to my patrons. Thank you to my patrons for your ongoing support, and I really would not be able to do what I do, and certainly have the flexibility to keep creating and mix up my content and do different things and change my business around and be a mom and be an artist and do it all. I would not be able to do it without my patrons supporting me over there as well. So that is all. I'm just feeling grateful at this moment, and I want to share that with you. So thank you for your support, whatever that looks like. So thank you. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. Leave a comment for me. I do read the comments. I will do my best to try to reply. I can't reply to every comment, but definitely I read them. I read all the comments, so I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new here. I'm getting back into studio vlogs. I make other videos, and I got tons more videos on Patreon, all sorts of stuff happening. All the creative things happening here. I'm rambling. Clearly I'm tired. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.